Welcome to Policy on Demand's Week in Review. I'm Janice Mays. My key takeaways from the week are, first, the President and 10 senators announced an agreement on infrastructure with the goal of Senate passage before August. The agreement's fragile. It suffered its first pothole this week, but not its last, when the President tied its fate to that of the broader Democratic initiative. The President's going to have to push hard to get this through the House and the Senate. But the House also passed this week, just to confuse things, its own Surface Transportation Act, which may or may not become part of the big package. We'll see. This week, I was asked most if the bipartisan infrastructure agreement will kill tax increases this year. Truthfully, none of us knows the real answer there. The bipartisan deal itself is fragile, but the bottom line is those progressives were never going to get everything they wanted in the context of the broader bill. So I don't think it's really changed substantially the timeline, fourth quarter of this year, or the more limited parameters of what was always going to be in that package. So I still think it is standing as probable this year. The Congress is out next week, so international business could take this opportunity to focus on the OECD and the administration's efforts to create a 15% worldwide minimum tax. The G7 recently agreed to push for exactly that, but that was the easy part. Those 7 countries, with very few exceptions, are the high tax countries and will benefit most from other countries raising their taxes. The G20 finance ministers, with more varying interests, will debate this, and the OECD has around 140 members who are going to have to take this on. If the finance ministers in July announce an agreement, look at it. See if it says less or more than the G7 agreement. Is there a twist? Are countries asking for and getting exemptions? What does China say? A delay until October in this agreement, or more specifics in the agreement, may make it harder for the administration to push the Congress to act quickly on all of those Treasury Green Book international tax proposals before other countries have decided what they're going to do.